Welcome to part 2, where we were talking about the listing agreement and a couple things to make sure you fully understand before agreeing to have an agent list your home for sale. So we went over exclusions, other reimbursable fees and expenses, and the protection period. The other thing to note is the term of the listing. How long does the agent have to keep your home listed for sale? A lot of agents, this can be anywhere from 3 to 6 months. That seems to be pretty typical. But make sure, if you only want your listing, on the market for 30 days or 90 days, make sure that that's stated in the term and that you let your agent know. If you go into 6 months and you decide, hey, I want to take my home off the market, but you've still got 3 months left of this term and you terminate early, you could be required to pay some of those other reimbursable fees and expenses. The other thing to look at is the broker compensation. So make sure you fully understand how much it's going to cost you to pay. So normally all of the commissions come out of your sales proceeds. So whatever the listing agent is going to be paid, as well as what the buyer's agent is going to be paid, because that agent is the one bringing the buyer. So this can be anywhere, it can be whatever it is that you discuss and negotiate with your agent. So make sure that that's correct and you understand the full amount. And then the last thing I want to touch on, and I know this is in the Texas listing agreement, not sure if it's in other states, probably is, because I know it has to do with taxes. So it's just kind of a funky statement, and it may seem weird when your agent gets to this point of the listing agreement where they're going to ask, is the seller a foreign person? You either are or are not a foreign person. And the reason that's in there is for tax purposes. So if you are not a U.S. resident or citizen and you sell property in the U.S., there's some tax implications. So the agent just needs to know whether or not that's the case. The agent should never assume your status, whether or not you are. They should be asking you this, and you honestly should be checking this box off yourself. But if they're not having you check it off, they should be verifying what the correct status is and then checking that off for you. So that wraps up the listing agreement. Just some highlights. If you have deeper questions or you're interested in listing your home, leave me a comment, send me a message, or email me, and I'll be happy to walk you through. And please keep watching at Nicole and HTX to learn more about the real estate process.